Welcome everybody to your November Feng Shui energy forecast. The energies for November come in around November 7th and leave December 7th. So this will come out on November 2nd. Don't worry, you are not late if you watch it during this day. I am so excited for November's forecast. We're going to be talking about female energy, a lot of female energy coming in, a lot of information on real estate coming in. Every month I do this a little bit differently, and so I'm excited to see what you guys think of this iteration of my forecast. My name is Jeanette Zizikowski, your go-to Feng Shui consultant. Let's get into it. Okay, so here on your screen, you can see the energies that come in for November. And I forget to mention this when I start these, but just as a reminder, what you guys do is you overlay this onto your floor plan. So if you're curious about what your Bagua map looks like, then go watch my video. I'll link it here. I made a couple of videos actually how to overlay your Bagua map by hand and how to do it with a computer. There's videos about how to find your compass directions for your home so that you can overlay these energies onto your floor plan. And then what you will do is, in other types of Feng Shui, they have you always align north at your front door. That's not how I do it. I practice classical Feng Shui with the flying star technique, which is what you see here. You will align north to north on your floor plan. South will be south on your floor plan. So it will rotate. It might not actually be your front door. If you have any questions about that, comment in the comment section and I can answer your questions there and maybe direct you to the correct video to help you answer that question. So these are the energies coming in for November. I'm going to be looking down at my notes. I take it you're probably not looking at me anyway, you're looking at the energy. So if I look down, I'm looking at my notes here for you so that we keep this quick. In November, overall, so I always start with, or sometimes, I don't think I've done this consistently yet, but let's talk about the center energies. Sometimes Feng Shui consultants neglect them. Some people have very obvious centers of their home. In most homes, there isn't really a center, and you can see it's not associated with a direction. So what I kind of have seen in my time practicing is that these energies are somewhat the theme of the month. Now, they can certainly be overridden by the areas you use most in your home, but in general, this 5-6, I kind of think, what's the bigger message here? What do I download from this? When I asked that question out loud, what I got from this was 5 is the most difficult energy to use. It's the one we don't like to see. It's the one that's at my front door and it's been there all year and it's been not my friend, really. So what do we do with the 5? But with every energy, there's a good side and a bad side to it. Even this 5, I think, so a lot of people might push back that it's only bad, it's only inauspicious, but I like to see how can I make it work for me and not against me. And this is the message I got for this one. Yes, 5 is the most difficult. 5 and 6 sometimes mean headaches. So if you're prone to headaches, that might happen. This might be some bickering. This might be some rules in your business or your job. This might be some arguments, but this is how I see it. All of these have bad sides to them. If you're a good person and you are staying above drama, you're staying above arguments, you're patient, you listen, you just always try to do your best. Nobody's perfect. We all mess up sometimes. We all argue sometimes. We all lose it sometimes, especially when you have a 5 at your front door. So just continue to do your best is my advice. If you try and do your best this month, the 5 isn't going to get to you. Do your best. Stay optimistic, stay positive, push through, keep working hard, keep being a good person, and then these negative energies will just happen around you and they'll subtly go unnoticed. This month, keep your eye on the prize, even if it feels like you're going against the wind a little bit. Keep your eye on the prize, stay positive, keep working through it. We're so close to being done with 2021, and Don't stop now. If you do have an actual center of your home, maybe a bathroom, maybe a very defined living room, then go ahead and put a set of 6 metal coins in this central area. Oh my goodness, this is take 2. I just messed up. I did it all and wasn't recording. Okay, here we go, take 2. In the north, we have 2. 2 is technically the sickness star. It means so much more than that, but the reason you see the 6 coins here is because we want to give the earth energy something to do with these 6 metal coins. We want that metal to push down that earth. So if you don't have a set of these Chinese metal coins, you can get a stack of quarters, get 6 quarters, tape them together. Anything metal, and it's 6. So it could be pennies, dimes, whatever currency you have, as long as it's metal, tape 6 of those round coins together, and you can place them here. Okay, so, oh, I forgot to mention this round. I know that you see all of the cures and things right here, but let me tell you, stay tuned, because some of these areas are really not good to have heart-to-hearts in, not good for the big arguments or the big conversations that might lead to arguments. They will if you use this area. Stay tuned to hear about this female energy we got going, a lot of good real estate energy happening. So I know you see all the coins here, but I've got a lot of advice about each of these directions this month. So stay tuned. Okay, back to the north. Did I mention in this round that I will be looking down at my notes here, but that's all right. I take it you're looking at all this stuff, so don't worry about me. I'm reading my notes down here. Okay. If I repeat myself, I'm sorry. Like I said, I just did all of this, and so I don't know what I did and didn't say. We have 1 visiting our 2. 1 is wisdom, 1 is a noble star, 1 is really good energy. I love to see it. If you're prone to having some stomach issues, you know, we always need to be working out. We always need to be drinking all the water. We need to always be watching our health. But if you are prone to stomach stuff and maybe you're sleeping here or you're working here, go ahead and really try and get off to a good start in November with eating well and watching that dietary stuff, especially with Thanksgiving coming up. And like, let's say your dining room tables in the north and you have stomach stuff. Just do your best to stick to that so you avoid any discomfort. This is one of the areas that's good for women, you know, so if it's out your front door, or if you are a woman boss and you are using this north energy, it's awesome. There's not really much you do extra. It's just a nice boost coming in for the month, but it's awesome. Supportive energy, supportive to female energy. Now, sometimes it can be dominating, so, which is just funny, right? We love the idea of female domination, but still, you know, be humble, be kind as you dominate business. In the northeast here, we see the star. Northeast, we have 8 and 9. We love it. We love to see it. 8 and 9 is so good. 8 and 9 are both very auspicious energies. They're so great. Let's see. 8 and 9, happy events, celebrations. If Northeast is your front, let's say Northeast is your front door, you're dating somebody pretty seriously and you think an engagement might be on the rise. Well, both of these numbers are coming to your front door, and engagement may be happening for you this month. How exciting is that? It's obviously so niche to have it at your front door and to be in a serious relationship with an engagement coming. But hey, that's what I mean by celebrations. It can be new relationships, new business relationships, just a good camaraderie. Let's see. This is another one of these areas that shows female success and real estate success. So 8 can be good for real estate. So if you have a house on the market and you've been trying to sell it, go to that house, open the windows in the northeast, use the northeast, stir up the energy in the northeast to help with the sale of that home. But this is a good month in general for real estate traction. Now, I don't know niche enough to know if the sale will be in your favor or if the purchasing will be in your favor. There's obviously so many different factors, right? We have to look at the home you're buying or the home you're selling, all that. But in general, if you got real estate going on, it's all good. Use the northeast area of your home and the home you're selling. We don't have any cures to put here. Just use this area and get ready for those celebrations to come in. So also, last thing to say about the Northeast, it has been year of the ox. Year of the ox is a hard working year. It's head down, it's plow the field, it's work hard, not a lot of instant gratification. We love seeing this Northeast 8-9 combination because that's so celebrations. That's a little bit of that instant gratification that you've been looking for. It may not be instant, but at least it's some gratification for all the hard work you've put in for this year. So go ahead and use the Northeast. We have exciting stuff. Back to where I got cut off. So in the Southeast, now over here behind my video, and up here 5-4. So it's actually interesting. So October, for anybody that didn't know, was Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I'm so glad it was because that means each and every one of you who are females went out and got mammograms done, got checked out, and you are going into November being happy. If you didn't, I would like you to go get that regular exam done. Anybody who has thyroid issues or maybe has a series of getting like blood clots and everything, disclaimer, I am not a doctor and Feng Shui cannot heal or cure anything. But if you are prone to some of these things, this is a good month to go get it checked out so that you stay ahead of it. Whenever I have clients with this energy, the 5-4 combination, we have earth and wood here that sometimes create blockages. So I recommend people go to the doctor and get, again, exams done, thyroid checks done. Just stay on top of it. Just stay healthy and on top of it. You know what it also can mean sometimes? It does not have to be this scary thing. It can mean weight gain. So what else do we have coming up? We have Thanksgiving. If you have been working on your weight, it's no shocker whether the Feng Shui energy shows it or not. It's going to be a difficult month to keep weight off with all of our Thanksgiving dinners coming in. So just watch that as well. 5-4, again, the 5 is just always a little bit difficult. So we have over here in the Southeast, we have the coins again. Can be these nice fancy ones that you buy. They're pretty inexpensive. I have a link to these coins in my description of this video. You can also use quarters, whatever, but the metal, you can also use wind chimes in this area or just playing music. You can play music in this area as well. Over in the east, so I went in a weird direction on here, didn't I? Back up to the east, we've got all kinds of wood. We have 3-4. This is a lot of wood. This is that phrase that I've totally butchered, but I say you can't see the trees through the forest. I think it's actually you can't see the forest through the trees. But my point is there's a lot of wood going on and there's a lot of confusion. So we're going to add a little bit of red here. We want the fire to be burning all of the wood energy that is present so that we aren't bombarded with confusion. Right? We want to think clearly, make good decisions. This period 8 that we're in has metal present, so that does help a little bit, which is really good. If you are a big, I'm reading my notes here, like forgot what I was saying. If you are a big online shopper, this is not the area. If you are a big online shopper and you don't want to be spending a lot of money, but you kind of fall trapped to it, not an area to do all your Black Friday shopping or your online shopping from if this is your desk, because what we see is a little bit of more money going out than coming in. It's called, we have the Rob Wealth Star, which is what this 3 is, and it's a little bit of taking money, and we don't really want that. Well, maybe you want it, maybe you want to spend, then go for it. So it's up to you, but just know that you may be more inclined to spend a little bit than you think, and all that confusion with all the wood, right? So we want the red, we want to spend wisely. We want to spend wisely, that's what it is. Spend wisely. Over in the south, we're coming up to the south. I really like this energy too. This is exciting, 9-1. We have really good energy. I really like this energy for all the energy for November. So in November, we have 9-1. 9's auspicious. Woo, we love it. It's all the coming prosperity that becomes present in 2024. Visiting our 1, which is also great. We love this one. Use this area. 2 great energies. It can be good for money. It can be good for women. Yeah, just there's that female energy again in the south. We love to see it. Because we have water and fire, which conflict a little bit, go ahead and add in some wood bamboo that you normally have, and we're going to move it over to the south this month. But use this area. Open the windows, have your coffee here. 1 is always great for clarity. 9 is recognition. Even my Ming Gua ones. If you've been waiting to get recognized for something, you can speak up a little bit about it or expect it to come potentially. Use that south if you've been wanting to be seen for something. Now we are here in the southwest. Here we go, 2, 3. 2, 3 are scary numbers. Southwest, this is my least ideal for November. We have earth and wood conflicting, and then we have a 5 underneath for the period, which isn't helping below. So here's a few things. If you run a business and this is where your office is, don't sign your important papers here, or at least have them and really think about them and consider them somewhere else. It's going to be difficult to fully catch all the details, to fully understand all the details and paperwork and fine print and tax information and blah, blah, blah. Not the area to make really big decisions. This is also the area I mentioned. This is not where you want to be having heart-to-hearts or just making, whether it's business, whether it's big family decisions, whether you're having difficulties with your children. This is just not the area for anything to get resolved. So if it's your sunroom, like in this home, and normally you guys have family time there, or if it's your office, not the area to make big decisions. Does that make sense? I think I've made my point. Just not the area for anything. Over in the west, let's end on the west. Let's go to the northwest. The northwest, we have a little bit more potential for conflict as well. 6 and 7, that's 2 metal energies, and we call it cross sword Shah, because 2 metal energies, cross sword Shah. So this is actually the energy that's present in September. So if you had a lot of arguments in September, I'm not saying that they'll repeat. I'm just saying maybe you had a lot of arguments and you felt guilty or a little ashamed of how you handled certain things. And then let's say your front door is at the northwest. Just watch it. Take what you learned from maybe some other discussions that you don't want to repeat. Yeah? But it does not mean, if this is at your front door, it does not mean you for sure will be in arguments. None of that. Like I said, this is very similar to the central energies. If all your ducks in a row and things are going good and you're really out of the drama and you're out of the weeds of things, this energy will likely come and go and you won't be any the wiser. Go ahead and add bamboo here. When we have this much metal, we want to give it something to do rather than fight. So we put wood in there for it to chop. I actually think Chi Pro Sam, she is a teacher I work with very consistently. I'm going to give her credit for that one because I think she made up that analogy. That one's way too good, so you know I didn't make it up. Okay, now we're ending on a great note. End in the west. Man, west has been our best friend all year, hasn't it? Because we have this 8 in here annually, and now we have the 7 come in. So 8 and 9 is like, woo-woo, like we love it, celebration. This is like some young love. This is some potentially new relationships coming in. You know, we really like to see that. So again, we have this like female energy that's like really getting noticed and coming into power. And I bet we see some celebrity females get promoted or just some important female women. I bet we see them do something this month. New collaborations, some young new love, even just new business relationships. This is a good spot to, if you're really like wanting to manifest new relationships for the holidays, go ahead and swipe on your dating apps in this area. This is a good spot. Swipe on those dating apps with your morning coffee from the west. You heard it here first. Bringing dating apps and Feng Shui together. If you are working to sell your home, this is another one with the real estate. Remember I said 8 can sometimes be real estate. If you're working to sell your home, then the west, the west is where it's at. Go to that house that you're selling, open the windows, use it, hang out there. If you are at your house, open the windows that you have, hang out in the areas that you have. with your real estate process in mind. All the affirmations, all the intentions, right? I want to sell this home. I'm excited to release this home. I'm excited to move on. Or if you're looking for one, I'm so excited my dream home is coming to me. You know, very good for just new things and new beginnings coming. We love the West. West has been so good to us this year. I am so happy because, as you guys know, if you watch this regularly, I'm sleeping on Sickness Star and I got misfortune at my front door. So it's been tough, but luckily I can hang out in my West area and I can open those windows a lot. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the exciting news I have for this month. And comment below where your office is. Do you have good energy where your office is, or are you going to have to maybe be a little bit more mobile this month? If you like what you hear, this is a good month. November's exciting. Comment below. I am ready to receive a like this video. We've got 2 great stars here, even in the South. I should have given the South a star, quite frankly. So great. And if you are new to this channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you are alerted when these Feng Shui and Mindset Tip videos come out and these monthly energy forecasts come out. These monthly forecasts, you can start using the energy of your home to support your actions so you manifest everything you want faster.